Ok, hello mọi người. Hôm nay chơi tựa game VAMPYR. VAMPYR ma cà rồng. Chế độ khó nhất. Đây giới thiệu cho mọi người chế độ khó nhất dành cho những tuyển thủ kỳ cựu có khả năng phản xạ phải nói là bậc nhất. Chế độ chơi rất khó. Đây chế độ normal mode là chế độ bình thường, chế độ dành cho những người bình thường thôi, không cần kỹ năng quá nhiều. Còn chế độ hard mode này là chế độ easy, chế độ dành cho những con người bình thường chơi thôi. Chế độ khó nhất giờ đây.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is war but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Mình vừa thức dậy từ cái đống tro tàn. Mày là gì? Zombie. Chắc chắn là zombie. Có vết máu. Máu. Ai đây? Khát quá. Thức uống này rồi. Ồ, tim đập rồi. Cắn cái bụp máu túa kìa. Khát. Húp nè, húp nè. Rồi, xong phim. Anh trai của tôi, anh đã làm gì?
No, Mary.
Cắn rồi.
Hold on, please, hold on.
Cắn rồi, cầm máu gì đó.
Mary. No.
Sao? Tôi đã làm gì? Đây là cơn ác mộng. Đây là một cơn ác mộng. Mày đi với cô ấy phải không? Quá giận.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain.
Để cho tôi giải thích. Xong. Để cho tôi giải thích rồi. Chạy.
These patrols are after me. No, don't shoot. This is a nightmare.
Đây là cơn ác mộng.
I need to get out of here.
Tôi cần phải thoát ra khỏi đây. Chạy.
This can't be happening.
Chuyện này không thể nào xảy ra được. Chạy.
Please stop. I mean you no harm.
Đông lắm.
What's going on?
Chuyện gì đã xảy ra thứ đời?
Oh Mary, what have I done? What's all this about?
Có dao. Chém.
Now
Mày.
I can defend myself.
Mày.
Who are you? Stay back!
One
But
hit,
you left me no choice.
one kill. Chạy.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Look here! Sorry.
Thôi mình bị cháy.
No, please stop! Who are you? What do you want?
Mình bị cháy. Mai ra làm sợ ánh sáng rồi.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job.
Sợ ánh sáng mặt trời.
Just leave me.
Ánh sáng mặt trời.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Mặt trời nó thiêu gội.
I need to find somewhere to hide.
Cần tìm nơi nào đó đi.
Let me go!
Ở sao?
I need to find shelter.
Trốn.
Is anybody there?
Có ai đây không?
What is this place?
Nơi nào thế này? Đóng lại.
Place seems abandoned.
I should be safe enough here.
Ở đây cũng đủ an toàn. Lút đi lút được. Ngọn lửa và mặt trời. Ma cà gồng mà sợ ánh sáng mặt trời, đúng rồi. Nhớ lại. Đây em gái mình đây. Hút ngon lành.
What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry.
Mary, I'm sorry.
Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Đi thôi. Lút. Ai đây? Ồ, cái mặt kìa. Ghê.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this?
À, nó tính lấy cái đồng hồ của mình để bán, tranh thủ lúc mình chết á. Đồng hồ đẹp lắm nhỉ? Sẽ bán đó, chúng ta sẽ chia nhau. Không ai biết điều này hết. À, tụi này đã quăng mình xuống đống lửa rồi. Dựa tham hả? Tham á mày. Chuyện này không thể tin được. Nâng cấp đồng hồ của anh. Chết là đúng. Soi gương có đẹp trai không? À, mình bị cắn. 20 năm trời ác mộng. Một thời gian dài với đôi mắt đỏ. Cái gì đó? Đứa trẻ sinh ra tại bóng tối.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Không hiểu lắm.
No.
Tôi còn rất nhiều việc phải làm.
I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Tôi còn rất nhiều việc tôi cần phải làm cho hoàn thành cho xong. Ai đây? Bác sĩ quá. Tìm thuốc rồi. Đồ chợ. À không. Tự sát. Đây, súng đây. Tự sát.
Johnny, this...
Đây.
You need to leave.
Đi. Chúng ta cần phải đi cái đây. Ở đây nha. Không, tôi có thể cứu anh ta.
That's the enemy
Nhưng mà
coming.
địch đã đến rồi.
The
Chúng ta
orders
không
are to
có những cái
evacuate
chỗ.
the hospital.
Xong. Anh ta đã sống.
He'll live. And now what?
Bây giờ
We
sao?
fight.
Chúng ta
Killing
sẽ
is a
chiến đấu.
hell of a lot
Tôi
easier
sẽ
than
kêu hơn.
healing.
Lũ giặc thù.
No, it never got easy.
Không, chuyện này không có dễ dàng đâu. Thôi làm một giấc thôi. Lưu, có súng. Ngu. Rồi, không hiểu đâu.
This makes no
Mắt trắng
sense.
giả chứ rồi.
None of it. No sense at all.
Không thể nào là sự thật.
It's a nightmare.
Đây là một cơn ác
That's
mộng.
it.
Đúng vậy, đây là một cơn ác mộng. Đây là một cơn ác mộng.
So be it.
Nên là tự sát trong giấc mơ. Đúng rồi. Còn không phải giấc mơ đi luôn. Hợp lý.
Rational thinking only.
Chỉ có một cách giải quyết. Bắn hay không bắn? Bắn không? Bắn luôn. Xong. Kết thúc một giấc mơ. Kết thúc một giấc mơ. Máu đã đổ. Mình còn sống được. Không phải giấc mơ rồi. Đây là hiện thực. Đây là hiện thực. Rồi còn với súng bắn kìa.
This is absolute madness.
Đây là sự thật.
Lost touch with the real.
Từ từ. Chỉnh lại hơi thấp xíu. Ai nói vậy? Ai nói vậy? Cộng điểm, cộng skill. Trời ơi. Mình có 1000 năm skill. Skill gì đây? Bóng vuốt. Tác hả? Giáo. Bắn giáo. Skill gì đây? Cho nổ. Không, skill này hay nè. Bắn giáo. Ngầu. Skill ngầu. Đây, máu lên. Không đủ. Có cắn đó nè. Từ từ cộng. Rồi máu chảy kìa. Bất tử rồi. Bắn ngay tim không chết là hiểu rồi.
Voice in my head.
Mission. Ban đêm lại bắt đầu ở đây nữa. Tôi đang ở London, một nơi nào đó gần ở phía bắc, cửa bắc, ở cửa bắc. Tôi giúp đỡ ai tôi không biết là ở đâu trong thị trấn này, nhưng mà tôi biết ở một nơi có một người giết, có gì ở đâu đó là có giết người. Con máu ở đó. Có một người giống như là thổ địa đó, vậy là nắm giữ hết thông tin đó. Người quản lý đó.
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand
Tôi còn phải tìm anh ta
what I
để
have become.
hiểu tôi đã trở thành cái gì. Nó tới rồi. Chạy.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Tôi còn phải rời khỏi đây. Ngồi xuyên. Tới. Dịch chuyển. Phải tóc biến.
My head's spinning.
Đầu tôi đau quá.
I cannot enter.
Có chìa khóa không? Chìa khóa không? Chạy.
I'm still in Southwark.
Chạy.
I must reach the west end.
Die, vermin!
A strength I never knew I had. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Chạy. Ây da.
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Đi. Chạy. Cái gì đây? Nhà vua của bạn và thành phố của bạn cần bạn. Tuyển quân đội.
My poor sister.
Cái gì đây? Mỹ.
If only I had
Đây là
control
Mỹ.
my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Ăn chuột.
This is despicable.
Bị lỗi hiển thị rồi. Lỗi rồi.
It's locked. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Lỗi. Sao qua đây? Nó ăn chuột chi nữa, đầy máu rồi.
What will London have to say to me? It's locked. I've so many questions unanswered.
Đi thôi.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Có một con ma cà rồng khác. Trắng sức lỗ tai vậy.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it.
Có hai ngửi thấy mùi máu. Ghê, ngửi thấy mùi máu.
I
Rồi.
follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh
Đây,
blood.
máu.
The smell is so
Máu sạch.
strong.
Máu gì? Máu tươi, máu mạnh. Đi kiếm máu.
Where has everyone gone?
Mọi người đâu hết rồi?
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Cái gì đây? Tủ đồ. Cái gì đây? Bàn chế độ. Chưa đủ đồ. Đây coi. Nâng skill đồ. Nói 500. Cơ thể nâng. Mình nâng máu. đi kiếm cái nhà, hỏi thông tin ông kia. Đây vết máu đây, vết máu đây. Trong nhà này, nhà này, nhà này, nhà này.
At last, a little life. Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow,
có chuyện muốn hỏi anh.
Yes.
Anh muốn gì, anh muốn uống hả?
I apologize for my outfit.
Cái bộ đồ của tôi đã mất rồi.
It's been a
Đây là
long
một
night.
đêm dài.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry,
Đừng có lo,
things can only get
tôi sẽ cho
worse.
anh một bộ đồ mới. Hỏi có ai vào quán bar đó không?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry.
Xin lỗi.
I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bolt. See?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a
Tôi
free
không biết và
country.
tôi cũng quan
People
tâm.
still
Đây là
have the
một
right to come
thành
and
phố
go, don't they?
tự do. Ai muốn làm gì
What's
làm.
going on around here?
Chuyện gì
It's
xảy
like
ra trong
everybody
đây
is
là vậy.
hiding.
Mọi người đã
You
trốn
must be
đi.
new here. Have you not heard about
Chắc
the
anh mới sống ở
murders?
đây.
Everybody fears the
mà
return
gồng
of
chưa?
the sewer dog.
Sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered
Một con chó.
someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in
Mọi
monsters.
người đưa tin được quá giọng.
It's easier than accepting their own darkness.
Sẽ đến
We
với
can
buổi
all
tối.
be monsters.
Quá giọng. Ok. Goodbye.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Ở hôm này xem.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just
Mày
spat
giống
you out of hell.
là...
Can I get you a drink?
No,
gì? Tao
thank
lấy.
you.
Không, cảm ơn.
I'm not
Tôi không khác.
thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be
yeah.
another long night.
Lấy ghế nghỉ ngơi đi, đây là một đêm dài. Long night, đêm
Why
dài.
is it going to be a long night?
Tại sao đây là long
Been
đêm
new
dài?
around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Biết gì bạn mua hả?
Tell me
Yeah.
more about these murders.
Kể tôi nghe
Every
về mua
morning
đỡ.
for the last few
Mỗi
weeks,
buổi sáng
bodies have been
mỗi tuần.
found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Cảnh sát.
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Quên
Goodbye.
còn cái nữa, còn cái nữa.
You again. What can I do for
Anh
you?
nữa, tôi phải làm gì?
Where am I?
Tôi là ai?
Where is this place?
Đây là
You're
nơi
at
nào?
my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Anh có sợ tôi không?
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Không bao giờ đi ra ngoài.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Còn nơi nghỉ ngơi sau một đêm dài.
Thank you.
Còn.
You again. What can I do for you?
Tôi đang tìm kiếm một
I'm
người nào
looking
đó.
for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Anh ta là ai?
Who is this man?
Anh ta trông
What
như
does
thế
he
nào?
look like?
Like a gentleman, I guess.
Giống như cái
Well dressed,
tôi đoán thế.
quite polite. Professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading
Anh
notes.
ta hay viết và gì đấy.
How
Các nhà
long
thơ.
has he been here?
He
Anh ta ở
rented
đây
a
bao
room a
lâu?
few days ago and didn't say
Vài
when
ngày
he'd
trước
leave.
vậy anh ta đã đi rồi.
I need to meet
Tôi
this
nên
man.
tìm anh ta.
I
Để
have
có một câu hỏi.
questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable
Không có gì vui hết.
establishment.
Bên đây còn bà này hỏi nốt luôn.
Hello, sir.
Chào.
Are you all right?
Anh
Is
ổn
there any
chứ?
way I can help you?
I don't
Tôi có thể
know.
giúp gì anh? Tôi không biết nữa.
Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
Chuyện gì đang xảy ra?
What's going on around here? Where is
Mọi
everyone?
người đâu?
Too many dead, sir.
Quá nhiều
First
người
the
chết.
epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning, drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
What?
No one knows.
Không ai biết hết.
People have always
Trước hồi
disappeared
luôn.
around these parts.
The
ancients say
không
it's
hiểu
the
gì hết
sewer
trơn.
dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Ok. Nơi này là nơi nào?
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar.
Để
The
Tom vào.
Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Mở cửa full đêm.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Nơi này nơi an toàn.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now.
Mọi người
Those that
ngủ
are
cũng
awake
hết.
tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I just want to talk.
Tôi
I
cũng
didn't
muốn nói
mean to
chuyện.
scare
Ý
you.
là-
I'm not afraid, sir.
Tôi
It's
không
just
để.
I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh,
Tôi thấy một cách.
well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Tạm
I'll
biệt.
leave then. Thank you.
Cảm ơn. Cảm ơn. Lên lầu lên lầu. Tôm quay. Khỏe mạnh nè. Ông này ông bị gan. Ăn không ta? Không được không được. Vậy là mình có thể nhìn thấy được sức khỏe, tỷ số dễ trơn luôn. Quá đỉnh. Dịch máu ở trong đây, trong phòng còn có người nè.
This is no place for you. Prewell has several patrols roaming the area. They do not pursue me. They're looking for vampires. They're most efficient.
Macaron.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
Nhỏ thôi, có ai ngoài kia kìa.
Sir,
Ai đấy?
you might as well come in.
Vô
Whoever
đi.
you are.
Vô đi anh ơi. Cần gì nghe lén. Vô thì vô.
Slowly, vampire.
Chạm thôi.
Who are you?
Mày là ai?
I mean you no harm, saith the
Tôi ghê
vampire.
biết. Ai là vampire?
Present yourself.
Sao?
I need a word.
Tôi tìm một người.
Anyone.
Đánh giá lợi hại ghê. Ôi, treo full đánh giá ngoài kia luôn.
Something I can do for you.
Ngoài cửa treo đánh giá. Phòng thủ tuyệt đối luôn.
And who might you be?
Tại sao anh đến đây? Tôi không
I'm
biết.
not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire.
Đó là thứ mọi người gọi là Macaron. Anh hãy cho tôi gợi
You
ý đi.
seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Tại sao anh
What
biết?
have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Chuyện gì xảy ra đến Brotherhood?
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Hồi nãy ông nói chuyện với ai đó?
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Ok. Không, làm giá được. Tôi không chắc.
Perhaps. This is all new to me.
Quá mới
I'm not
đấy
even
tôi.
certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster.
Tôi sẽ
He
tìm
is
thấy con quái
mine.
vật. Anh ta.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Tôi sẽ kết thúc anh ta.
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Lút. Đi. À, dưới này có đống máu nãy nè. Giết ông được không ta? Không được. Còn bên đây có gì không?
I cannot enter.
Đi.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Nãy ai làm đổ vậy?
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened?
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual.
Anh ta đã chết vì say
rượu. Oh my God, his eyes. His face.
Mặt anh ta.
He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried.
Chuyện khá là tệ.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin, his hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Tôm quay.
It's locked, all right. I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Đây có máu vậy này.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note.
Có một lá thư.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Bị cào.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Vết máu đây, qua đây. Ai đây? Thợ săn.
Turn around, sir. Steady, boy! Oh, Christ!
Mày.
It's locked.
Best run along home, sir.
Mày.
It's locked, all right.
cửa khóa không?
See them fancy clothes, you piece of shit! There's one of them vermin!
Còn thằng ở trên đây. Mày.
Over there!
Lút. Vứt máu. Ai đây? năm trăm học kỹ năng cắn đi. Hút máu. Không đủ.
Crush the leads, boys! Murdering bastards! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
I cannot enter.
Over there!
Đi qua đây. Gì đấy?
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Còn xương không? Vãi. Ôi, giáo.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
You're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled.
I can't feel
I
it.
must put it down.
Mày. Bố lão liêu.
William was an honourable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
We knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Mắt thằng Ngọc.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe so. I already have.
Ui. À, vậy là một loại là ba càng gọng, một loại là quái vật.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Đi. Đi ra.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan. It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! It's my turn!
Rotten or pressing, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
I've a mind to let you bleed out. Good luck then, sir.
All right, sorry. I am in pain. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Thôi miên.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Thôi miên. Đi đâu giờ?
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Did I black out? What happened?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Đây bệnh viện giải chiến nè.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett's, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
I'm not one to make waves, Doctor. I have patients to attend to.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them? Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me.
No, I may.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Thôi, tạm biệt, goodbye.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Thôi, này trên đây nè. Mai có thì kiếm bản chìa khóa add vô với này. Đọc chiều cá không hiểu lắm. Rồi. Tạm biệt mọi người. Hẹn gặp lại trong clip K2.